Okay.
Hey, welcome to the Maryland Gardener channel. Today we're going to I'm going to be showing you how to amend your soil. It is March 10th right now, and so I'm going to show you how I amend my soil and my garden beds to get them ready for the spring planting. And as you can see here, I got the two composters that I started last season, last year actually. I think about uh, September, November, I started filling these up, and they're looking pretty good now. If you can come here and take a quick look. Um, this is the one that we started last season, and it's been composting over the winter. And I still got a little bit of lettuce scraps and vegetables in there that I still haven't broke down yet, but I think I can still use that. So this one I'm gonna leave for a little longer, and then I'll use that when I start planting my beds. I'll add more compost to the beds when I'm planting. And this is the one that I'm gonna be the compost that's ready, that I'm gonna be using now. And it's not really sifted. It's not really sifted, but looks pretty good. Got some twigs in it, but it should be okay to put in the beds. So we're gonna do a little more. Get a little more of this stuff here. And I'll be adding, during the summer season, I'll be adding more leaves and grass to make more compost during the summer, so I can have more ready for the winter. And this is full of worms. You can come take a look. It's done very well. See all the worms here? And they've been breeding inside the compost bin, which is really good sign. And this one here is actually almost ready to use. I can use this one, but I'm going to hold out until I do my planting. This I can probably use right now as well, but I don't think I'll need it. This should be enough for the beds I'm going to amend right now. So let's go over there, and then I'll show you which ones I'm doing, which ones I'm going to be amending the soil to. And these are the beds I'm going to be doing today. I've had these covered up since last November, and so we're going to do these right now, and see if we can. And I'll be putting these boards back up. Keeps the weeds down. you just want to layer the top with compost. Now, you don't want to mix this in with the soil. You just want to lay it on top. Don't disturb the soil underneath. Just lay the compost on top. Make sure it's nice and even with the bed. And then I'm going to add some black cow manure on top of this. Then let it sit. These are going to be my pepper plants. I'm going to be planting my peppers. These are my pepper beds, so I really want to get this soil really ready for that. Because I'm going to plant all my peppers here, and they're going to need that extra nutrients in there to grow a little better. But let me show you. This is what I'm going to put on top: the black cow manure, and for these beds, I'm going to do half and half. So half will manure for one bed and then the other. So this is going to go on top. So this up. That. Worms are going to be loving this. Worms are going to be eating all the manure here, leaving their own for the soil to take up, and that'll be good for your plants. So all the worms that are in there are going to be having this to eat until I can plant. Same with this bed. Now, see. Okay. Lucy's over there. Lucy's over there killing some weeds for me. She can hold a shovel, it'd be great. Loving the weather out here too. This compost has a lot of worms in it. A lot. They're gonna have a new home for the rest of the year. Gonna feed them real good with manure, compost. So they're gonna be eating all that stuff. Really good. So. Get another bag of manure. I'm going to only use half of this. Now this bed here, this bed, this one I amended November 21st. I don't know if you saw the last video. I amended this one November 21st, and I put manure and some compost and covered it with leaves. This one I'm going to leave alone. I'm going to cover this one a couple of weeks before the last frost, and add more compost to that. But for now I'm going to leave it covered up. But you would usually just uncover, take all the leaves out, put in the compost and manure like I did these two beds here, and then 2 weeks before planting time, 2-3 weeks before planting, do that, and let it sit. Now since I've put the compost and so forth, weeds are going to try and grow in there like crazy. So I'm going to cover these up again with the boards until I have to plant. But they should be ready to plant by the time I get all my seedlings out. They should be ready. So I'm going to cover these up again so that I don't get a lot of weeds growing in there before I have to plant. And then I'm going to do the rest of the beds, take all the leaves out, and then do the rest of the beds the same way. Add compost, manure, and I'm going to do those beds about 2-3 weeks before the last frost date. I'll do those. I'll do the rest of the beds like that. That way I don't have to wait too long to start planting. Also, I'm going to be adding some more beds as well, so I'll probably be making another video on how to build garden raised beds, and I'll probably have that out soon. So stay tuned for that. So this is how it's looking, and this should be ready. Definitely be ready to plant come springtime. As soon as it starts to warm up, it should be ready to go. Then I'll just put blood meal. When I plant my seedlings, I put blood meal in with that. A little bit of slow release fertilizer, and they should be good to go for the rest of the season. These are the garlics that I planted last September. I think it was toward the end of September last year, and they weathered through the winter season pretty good. They're starting to come up again, so hopefully they'll make it through June, July, and give us some garlics. But they're starting to grow back up. I think the frosts in the winter kind of slowed it up a little bit, but they're coming back up, starting to grow some more. So I'm hoping that we can get some garlic out of here soon, so I can use the bed for something else, probably lettuces. Thanks for joining me at the Maryland Gardener channel. I hope this video helped you in some way. I'm going to try and make another video coming up soon. And we'll let Lucy here keep playing on the grass here for you. She's loving it. She's loving the hot weather now. So thanks for joining us, and hope this was helpful. And again, I'll stay tuned for more videos this year. I can't wait to start. It's warming up, and I'm itchy to get started on gardening. So take care, and I'll see you next time.